Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Maricopa One. And today we'll be doing an overview of the company FSLY. So this is a quick summary on Google. Okay. FSLY is an American cloud computing services provider. It describes its network as an edge cloud platform which is designed to help developers extend their core cloud infrastructure to the edge of the network closer to users. Revenue, 290.9 million US dollars for 2020. FSLY. So FSLY ownership, institutional ownership. There's 601, 536 long only, 38 short only, 27 long and short shares outstanding. 115,226,000 shares. Institutional shares, 92,961,267. Institutional value, 5,547,924. As always, I have the AI read this. Let me see if it's working.
Institutional ownership and shareholders. FSLY Inc. US, FSLY, has 601 institutional owners and shareholders, aka shareholding pattern, that have filed 13D/G or 13F forms with the Securities Exchange Commission, SEC. These institutions hold a total of 92,961,267 shares. Largest shareholders include Morgan Stanley, Abdiel Capital Advisors, LP, Vanguard Group Inc., Susquehanna International Group, LLP, BlackRock Incorporated, First Trust Advisors LP, Will Rock Capital Management LLC, Max Discovery Portfolio Class A Shares, Susquehanna International Group, LLP, and VTSMX, Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund Investor Shares. FSLY Inc. US, FSLY, institutional ownership structure shows current positions in the company by institutions and funds, as well as latest changes in position size. Major shareholders can include individual investors, mutual funds, hedge funds, or institutions. The Schedule 13D indicates that the investor holds, or held, more than 5% of the company and intends, or intended, to actively pursue a change in business strategy. Schedule 13G indicates a passive investment of over 5%.
Okay, good. Let's move on. 13 D&G filings. Here we have. This was 2021 March 9th. This is 13 G&A. This is Abdiel Qualified Master Fund LP. Doesn't say previous shares, current shares, none of that. It just says ownership percent. So this is 10.90% change percent. This is 1978.78%. But sorry about that. As you can see here, 10.90. So you come over here. This is current shares, previous shares. This is Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley has over 10 million shares, 10,250,897 shares. So they probably own around the same amount, around 10,900,000 shares for Abdiel Qualified Master Fund. This is 2021 February 16th, reported for Amplified Partners LP. They have previous shares 6,733,705. Current shares 661,235. Change percent 97.61. And yeah, 100% change percent again here. It's either from their last reported 13 GNA in 2020. August capital. What is that? That's like enrollment numbers: the 5th, the 6th, the 4th, the 9th. LP. This is previous shares: 10,852,057. Current shares, they hold a lot less. At 596,542. Change percent. This is a negative returns, negative 94.50%. 0.60% ownership percent, and change percent 97.22. Okay, here we have 13 GNA. This was February 12th. Whale Rock Capital Management LLC. 3,677,498 current shares. That's 4,121,426. Change percent. That's 12.7. Ownership percent 4.2%, and negative for all these companies. Okay, here we have, this is Bergman Arter at 12,660,423 shares. Reported also on the 12th of February. Their current shares, that's 9,225,525. Again, negative return, negative change percent, negative 23.51. Ownership percent, 8.10, and negative 50.31. And here we have 13 GNA, February the 11th. Morgan Stanley, 11,540,304. Current shares, 10,250,897. Change percent, a negative 11.17. 10%, and ownership percent, negative 21.88. You have Vanguard Group, Goldman Sachs, FMR LLC, 2,307,034. Current shares, well, they really, their entire position it looks like has been liquidated, right? 39,971. And for Vanguard, current shares they currently hold 8,423,972. That's 8.23%. And Goldman Sachs at 867,553. That's 0.80%. Okay, so this is a lot of information. So here you practically see all the trades, all their filings, 13 GNA and MP. What does that mean? Help me with this. MP. No. Nurse practice, no. No protest is a term used when a bank receives instructions from another bank not to protest items in the event that a negotiable instrument is not paid or accepted. No problem. I think I seen like another meaning for this also. Okay. No par value. No par va. Oh God. No principal. Net profit. Oh, okay, yeah, net profit. That makes sense. Okay. Well, there's a lot of them, so I'll just focus on the really, really big ones and the ones that are like halfway, right? So the 601, and yeah, I'll just feel free to pause because I'm not gonna bore you just reading all this stuff. So here we have Bank of America. This was actually, they reported this on the 13th. That was actually that was today, just a few hours ago. So average average share price was at $63.44. Shares 381,893. Share exchange 3.69%. Value 22,761. Yeah. They have cost basis 863. Negative profit, negative returns. And then they have also the options chain here, the call and put. They have a call order, as you can assume, probably at that same price at $63.44. Shares 171,600. Okay. But yeah. You have J. Arnold Wealth Management, Newbridge Financial Services, Parametric Portfolio Associates, BDO Wealth Advisors LLC, IVES ETF MG Drone Economy Strategy ETF, TAEQ Trend Aggregation US ETF, Trend Aggregation US Equity ETF. All these, kind of fun going through this, but yeah. So here we have one of the biggest ones. This is for VEXMX Vanguard Extended Market Index Fund Investor Shares. They bought at that same price at $63.44. They brought 1,234,124. So, cost basis or value? No, shares changed. Yeah, shares changed 2.13, and then this is share value at 73,554. And this is right cost basis, profit, return. So yeah, so the negative returns, negative profits. But as you know, banks do have the power to just simply put if they want, to put when they report these things, to either put a negative sign, just put a negative, so it can be negative returns and negative profits. As you know, I have heard that. Well, that can either mean a stock conversion. It's either been converted into like something like an options, a call or a put. But I think a put, right, is when you bet as betting against. A call is when you bet for something to the price to go higher. So that could either mean that and other things. So let me move on. Alright, so you got Vanguard Balanced Index Fund shares. They brought at that same price. They brought 75,000 shares, 956. Negative returns, negative profits. Okay. So yeah, so Vanguard, they seem to really, really like this stock. Really, 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 really like this. Um, a lot of these shares right here, and right at the end of August, were by Vanguard. So yeah, they brought 2,691,098 shares. So what is this again? I always forget. Shares changed. So yeah, shares changed. Negative 1.98. Yeah, let me just move on. And you can pause if you want. Transamerica Series Trust, Morgan Stanley Capital Growth, EQ Advisors Trust, Variable Insurance Products Fund, Right House Funds Trust, BlackRock Variable Series Funds, Jefferies Group LLC, Morgan Stanley, TIF Investment Program, Weiss Strategic Interval Fund, Advanced Series Trust, Thrivent Financial for Lutherans, Invesco Ltd, a Delta Capital Management LLC, Tower Research Capital LLC. Yeah, just feel free to pause. This is a lot. Oh, what's this? You have Nomura Holdings Incorporated right here on August 16, 13F call. Share price. This was at $29.91. At 75,100 shares. Shares changed. This is